And so what Jesus does is he gives us very simple yet very profound answer to them, that we are responsible to the government for the things that belong to the government, and we're responsible to God for the things that belong to God. To the government is things such as taxes. Why? Because they provide for us certain services. We're responsible to God for the things that are God, such as our love and faith and hope and our service unto Him. He said, well, preacher, what do you do whenever you're trying to serve God, yet the government wants this from you? And I was in this conversation this last week. We are able to do both until they clash. Okay? There are some today that whenever it comes to issues of the government, we're antagonizers. We are anti-government. Well, you're not going to find yourself in a good biblical position to be anti-government. And here's why. God is not anti-government. Matter of fact, He ordains government. Go to Romans chapter 13. Other places out in the New Testament, you see where Jesus has ordained government. It's a principle literally throughout the Bible, okay? So to be anti-government is not putting you in a good biblical position. So where do our allegiance to the government stop? They stop whenever they come to a place to where it would cost me my allegiance to Christ. Okay, and so here again, we tend to live in the extremities. Have you ever noticed that? Anytime something in regards to something spiritual or something governmental goes, that the pendulum always seems to swing way too far. Okay, so we're completely in with our political party, or we hate all political parties and all people in politics. It just seems like there's never a middle ground. Okay, we either do everything that the government says to do, or we do nothing that they say to do. Matter of fact, we'll even do the opposite just for spite, because we can. Both are wrong. Both are absolutely wrong. As a matter of fact, the Bible would give us this picture, and as you see in Romans, that there is to be a submission unto authority that is placed over us. As a matter of fact, it even go on to say that one of the signs of the times of the end of days, before Christ comes, is there'd be a generation where men would despise and hate authority. Now, I don't know about you. If that doesn't get you ready to make a trip to heaven, I don't know what will, because our nation hates authority today of all kinds, whether it be even starting in the home with mom and dad, all the way up to the White House. We hate anybody telling us what to do. And so here they come to Jesus trying to trap him in such a way that on one side he'd be speaking blasphemies against Moses and the law. The other side he'd be speaking, breaking the law against Rome. One way or another they're going to trap him. And what he's coming to say is this: we're not to live in this constant state of rebellion toward our government.